I would say this. It's hard for me to put myself in the position of those who have been discriminated against systematically and over the years. There's no question in this country that we have a very complicated history as it relates to that, and there are very horrifying instances in our history. But we're better than that, and we have grown from that. We have progressed from that. And for this president, over his 8 years, strictly, in my opinion, for political purposes, to misuse that history in a way to promote his own political agenda, I just think it's wrong. I think it's despicable, frankly. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what you see politicians do, and this president has done it. This is a narrative that he has drawn, I think, very incorrectly, mm-hmm. And he has drawn this narrative for political purposes, and now we're seeing him reap what he has sown. Mm-hmm. He has sown this narrative, and here we see and many other politicians who are gutless and who don't respect the truth and don't see this country to be the greatest country on earth that it is, mm-hmm. The freest country, the country where we have equality, where we have worked past through so many of these horrors of injustice, mm-hmm. And we have children now in this youngest generation who have grown up in a completely different country than their grandparents. But he tosses all that aside and pretends that we have all of this horrible racial strife, where frankly it's hard for me to see that we have it. Certainly to the degree that he is, suggests. Again, I think for political purposes. So he has sown this racial. He has fanned these flames. He has, I think, in many ways, highlighted these things in a way that I don't think are fair or right. And now now we're seeing the fruit of this. And it's not fair just to blame him. There are so many others who also do this, who make a living do it. They make millions of dollars doing it, and they're hustlers, and that's in many ways he's just feeding into that. And so, I'm glad he's going to Dallas. I hope that he is of some comfort to the families. I kind of wonder how well he will be received, considering he I think in many ways is responsible for fanning the flames of this anti-police feeling, and I know if I were a family member, I'm not sure I would want to be spending a lot of time with him.